everybody, Philm Brown here at the Movies with Philm. Got a really great film for you tonight. It is one of our favorites. It's one that we have shown off and on before. It is about giant grasshoppers destroying the earth and things like that. It's the beginning of the end. Very much of a plague-like movie, 1957, and it is directed by one of our all-time favorites, guys, Bert I. Gordon. Bert I. Gordon made everything big, big, big. Bert, get out of here. Now, flies tend to this time of the year kind of put on some weight and get big around here. So I just hope he leaves me alone. This film is really kind of a cool movie, particularly being your second film. He's really going out on a limb to work with these giant grasshoppers. What he did was he had like 200 grasshoppers, and he filmed them running across pitchers. Running across pictures of Chicago and things like that, and then he turned them sideways to make it look like they're crawling up the building. Sort of like maybe Batman, the TV show, was inspired by that. You know, how the Batman and Robin are climbing up a building, and some movie star or something sticks their head out and talks to them. You know how they shot that way, and then they turned it that way? Well, that's how they did this. This film also stars Peter Graves. Ooh, get out of here. Now, okay, I'm going to show you. And it also has Peggy Castle in it. Now, here's how to use a fly swatter. And I always see people like, they got the fly swatter in their lap, and then the fly bugs them. And then by the time they do that, the fly sees it and runs away. So here's what you do. You have the fly swatter in your arm, already cocked, and then when the fly appears, bang. See, then you hit them, you get them every time. So take that to the bank. That's a good way to, well, get a fly. Also has Morris Ankrum in it, who is a perennial. He played a lot of the judges, for instance, Perry Mason and so on. Film was shot by Jack Marta. He does a lot of stuff around there in the B tradition. And the special effects were done by Flora Gordon, who was, these flies are really bugging me. So yeah, really a fun film, and I think you're going to enjoy it. Let's take a look. Okay, I really made up a list here of other films that he has made, just to kind of put them into a context here. Besides King Dinosaur, which he made a couple years before this, he did The Cyclops, something big. He did The Amazing Colossal Man, whoa, like that. He did The Attack of the Puppet People. That's an interesting film right there. Okay, that's an interesting film. In that it was a regular-sized person who shrinks people down, and they're little. But the thing is that being little, regular people are giants. So again, it's about big stuff. Okay, War of the Colossal Beast, which was the follow-up to The Amazing Colossal Man. He did The Spider. He did The Boy and the Pirates. Yeah. Okay. And likewise, let's see, what else did he do here? He did Tormented. We showed that on our show about the haunted lighthouse. Yep, Magic Sword he did as well, which is an interesting color film that he worked on. And Village of the Giants, whoa, got Opie in it. And Picture Mommy Dead, what a great title. And later on, he did things like Empire of the Ants with Joan Collins. And Food of the Gods, okay, with Marjoe Gortner in it. Anything with Marjoe Gortner in it, you gotta like it, right? So he's picking the good stars to work on this. Peter Graves does a nice job in this. You know him from Mission Impossible and Airplane and things like that. He was James Arnett's brother, right, who started off with Them, right? He was in Them, which was giant ants. Well, here, he's getting started with the giant grasshoppers. So I think you're going to enjoy this film. Beginning of the end, it's quite scary. Okay? There was actually even a song that was written for this film that you'll hear played on the radio at a certain point. And maybe get up and dance to it. Hopefully you don't have flies and stuff like that bugging you while you're watching the film. I apologize for that here. You know, I mean, we have these very well planned out, and this kind of thing should not have happened. Here's another way to get rid of a fly when they bug you. They hate the sound of a kazoo, so see, now it gets rid of them. So, fly swatter, arm already ready to go, bang, or a kazoo. Forget those, those pesticides and things. They're not healthy for you, right? Good old kazoo, right? Works the lungs. Enjoy beginning of the end. Let's roll.